スネーク、あの男のことは知っているだろ
う。もちろんだ大佐、マリオだな。
マリオは1981年に初登場してから世界的に人気を博している。マリオを知らない者などほとんどいないだろう。それほどの有名人だ。
そんなスターと手合わせ願えるとはいい時代になったものだな。
奇跡的な機会だ。悔いのないように存分に腕を振るうがいい。
了解だ大佐、任務を続行する。
Snake, you know who that is?
You're kidding, right? It's Mario.
Mario made his first appearance in 1981, and since then, he's become a worldwide phenomenon. There's probably not a single person who doesn't know Mario. He's that famous.
Good thing I survived long enough to meet him on the field of battle, huh?
This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance, Snake. Now get out there and show him what you're made of. No regrets.
Got it.
オタコン、ネクタイをつけたゴリラがいる。でかいな。
あれはドンキーコングだよ。見ての通りパワータイプだ。ジャングルに君臨しているが立派に家を構えている。知能もそれなりにあるようだ。マリオと激戦を繰り広げたドンキーコングは彼の祖父にあたるんだ。
昔はともかく今はマリオとは仲がいいのか。
いや、カートレースやスポーツなどでもっぱら競い合っていることが多いようだね。
血は争えないということか。
Otacon, there's a gorilla wearing a tie here. He's huge.
That's Donkey Kong. As you can tell, he's got strength to spare. He may be king of the jungle, but he lives in a house just like you or me. And he seems pretty smart. Well, for an ape anyway. The Donkey Kong who fought that epic battle with Mario was this guy's grandfather.
That was a long time ago. What about this Donkey Kong? Does he get along with Mario?
Nope. They're still at it. Seems like they're always competing in something. Kart racing, sports, you name it.
A chip off the old block.
オタコン、あの剣士は誰だ？
リンクだね。彼はハイラルの勇者だ。手に持っているマスターソードは大魔剣とも呼ばれているんだ。シールド、ブーメラン、爆弾、弓矢など武装も豊富だよ。注意した方がいいね。
兵器は状況に応じて適切に運用できてこそだ。たくさん携行すればいいというものではないだろう。
差し出がましいようだけどスネーク。
なんだ？
それ、君が入れたことかい？
あ
あ。Otacon, who's the guy with the sword?
That's Link. He's the hero of Hyrule. That blade in his hand is called the Master Sword, also known as the Blade of Evil's Bane. He also has a whole arsenal of items at his disposal. Bombs and arrows, a shield, a boomerang. He's a force to be reckoned with.
Gear is only useful when it's used at the right time and place. Just lugging a ton of it around doesn't do you any good.
I wouldn't be talking if I were you, Snake.
What's that supposed to mean?
You tell me, Mr. Utility Belt.
オタコン、パワードスーツを装備した女がいるようだが。
なんで彼女が女だって分かったんだ？彼女は宇宙戦士サムス・アラン。銀河を股にかける凄腕のバウンティーハンターだ。サムスのアームキャノンには注意して。最大威力のチャージショットを受けたらひとたまりもないよ。
なかなか歯応えがありそうだな。
手を出そうなんて考えない方が身のためだよスネーク。サムスは手強い。両親を宇宙海賊に殺され、幼少の頃から超人族に育てられて戦闘技術を身につけたんだ。超人には考えられない人生を歩んできたはずだよ。今までも多分これからも。
冷たい外角に身を包む女か。
Hey, Otacon, I got a woman here in a power suit.
Huh? How did you know she was a woman? Yeah. That'd be Samus Aran, the most renowned bounty hunter in the galaxy. Her arm cannon packs quite a wallop. If you get hit with a charged shot from that thing, you can kiss your butt goodbye.
Sounds like my kind of woman.
Yeah, well, just don't get too close, Snake. Samus is deadly. After space pirates killed her parents, she was raised by the Chozo and trained in the fighting arts. She's been places and seen things that people like you and me can't even begin to imagine.
Oh, but underneath that cold metal exterior beats the heart of a woman.
オタコン、あの爬虫類は何だ？
ああ、あれはヨッシー。ヨースター島に住む恐竜だ。カメレオンのような舌に注意して巻き込まれたらひとたまりもない。
卵を産んだり投げたりしているな。ということはメスだな。
いや、でも一人称は僕だったりするんだ。
喋るのか？
喋るみたいだよ。
ますます謎が深まる生き物だ。試しにキャプチャーして味見してみるか。
いやいや、それはやめてくれ。頼むよ。
Otacon, what's this lizard thing?
That's a Yoshi. It's a dinosaur from Yoshi's Island. Watch out for its long chameleon-like tongue. If it gets you, you'll be swallowed whole.
It lays eggs and throws them, right? Then it must be female.
Oh, actually, it's a he. At least, that's what it says.
It talks.
Yes, it talks. Well, kind of.
Now you've got me curious. How about I capture one so we can see what they taste like?
Oh, Snake.
気をつけて、スネーク。
なんだ？あの丸っこいやつのことか？
あれはカービィ。星のカービィとも呼ばれている。どこかの惑星からやってきた地球外生命体だ。強靭な胃袋は何でも飲み込み、無残に溶かしてしまうそうだ。そして相手の能力を強奪するコピー能力で相手の仲間になりすまして隙を突き捕食するんだ。おまけに自由に飛び回る飛行能力を備え、一度付け狙われたら逃げ場がないそうだよ。ああ、恐ろしい。
まあ注意して戦うことにしよう。
Snake, watch out!
For what? That pink marshmallow?
That's Kirby, also known as Kirby from Dreamland. He's from another planet. In other words, an extraterrestrial. He's got a powerful stomach that lets him swallow and digest anything. And he also has a copy ability that allows him to mimic opponents, steal their moves, and use those moves against them. On top of that, he has the power to fly around the stage, so once he's got you in his sights, there's no place to run.
Huh? Yeah, got it. I'll keep an eye out.
すばしっこい狐だ。
フォックスと戦っているな、スネーク。雇われ遊撃隊スターフォックスのリーダー、フォックス・マクラウド。ライラット星系という銀河系で活躍している。全領域戦闘機アーウィンを駆使し、その戦闘能力は戦局を大きく左右するほどとのことだ。君もつくづく狐に縁があるな、スネーク。
よしてくれ。フォックスにもフォックスハウンドにもそろそろうんざりしているところだ。
まあそう言うな。いろんな意味で長い付き合いじゃないか。
Colonel, that fox is fast.
You're fighting Fox, eh, Snake? His full name is Fox McCloud. He's the leader of the Commando for Hire unit, Star Fox. They're mostly active in a galaxy known as the Lilat system. Fox and his comrades pilot all-terrain fighter crafts called R-Wings. His skills in combat can turn the tide of any battle. You seem to have a thing with foxes, don't you, Snake?
Don't remind me. First Foxhound and now this guy. I'm sick of foxes.
You and foxes have a long history together. You ought to be proud.
あ、かわいい。
なんだ？あの黄色いやつのことか？
あれはピカチュウ。世界的に人気のあるポケモンよ。見た目はキュートだけど気をつけて。頬の電気袋には豊富に電気が溜まっているわ。数々の電撃はあなたを苦しめるはずよ。
よほどのことがなければオセロットの拷問よりはマシだろ
ところでスネーク、
う。なんだ。
もしできたらピカチュウをゲットしてきてほしいんだけど、無理かな。
勘弁してくれ。俺はポケモントレーナーじゃない。
もう。
Oh, how cute!
What? The yellow thing?
That's Pikachu. It's a Pokemon. They're popular all over the world, you know. It may look cute, but be careful. It can store up large amounts of electricity in those adorable little cheeks. It'll try to pepper you with electric shocks.
Couldn't be much worse than Ocelot's old torture device.
Oh, and Snake?
What?
I was wondering, could you maybe try and catch Pikachu for me? Please?
Give me a break. What do I look like, a Pokemon trainer?
Fine. Sorry I asked.
あのヒゲは。
永遠の2番手だな。
おいおい、ルイージだろ。
いわゆる日陰者だ。
そんなに悪く言わなくてもいいじゃないか。
甘いぞスネーク。兄に勝る弟などいない。
どうしたんだ大佐。
ラリルレロ、ラリルレロ、ラリルレロ。
大佐、しっかりしろ。大佐、大佐。
That guy with the mustache.
Ah, you mean the king of second bananas?
Hey, that's Luigi. Show him a little respect.
Look at that pale skin. He's been living in his brother's shadow for too long.
That's a low blow, Colonel.
Ah, face it, Snake. Once a kid brother, always a kid brother.
Colonel, what's gotten into you?
Lolly-loo-lay-lo, lolly-loo-lay-lo, lolly-loo-lay-lo.
Colonel, snap out of it. Colonel! Colonel!
あの少年はネスか。
ネス？
見た目はただの少年だが甘く見てはいけない。現代科学をもってしても未知なる部分が多い。才を駆使するのだ。
するとサイコマンティスのような。
そうだ。テレポーテーション、パイロキネシス、レビテーション、サイコキネシスなど自由自在だ。
テレパシーはあるのか？
いや、聞いたことがないな。
それを聞いて安心した。戦闘において先を読まれるほど不利なことはないからな。
仮にテレパシーがあったとしても乱用はせんだろう。ネスはまっすぐな少年だと聞いている。
That kid, isn't that Ness?
Ness?
He may look like a mere boy, but don't let that fool you. He has PSI abilities that defy all scientific explanation.
Just like Psycho Mantis.
Exactly. He can use teleportation, levitation, pyrokinesis, and psychokinesis.
Yeah, but the question is, can he read minds?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Good. Then I won't have to worry about him predicting my every move.
Even if he had telepathic powers, I don't think he'd use them to mess with you like that. I hear he's a good kid.
お、あれはキャプテンファルコンだな。
よく知ってるね。F0 パイロットだ。ゼッケン7番。
キャプテンファルコンといえばあれだ。あれ、一度やってみたかったんだ。
あれか。よし、やってみよう。
ファルコンパンチ！
ファルコンキック！
Hey, that's Captain Falcon, isn't it?
Good eye, Snake. He's F-Zero pilot number 7.
You know, seeing Captain Falcon here reminds me, we should do that thing we've always wanted to try.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Good idea. Okay, ready? Go!
Falcon punch!
Falcon kick!
大きな目玉が歩いているが、
あれはプリンだ。
プリン？まさかデザートじゃないだろうな。
プリンは風船ポケモンだ。中身は空気なので軽いものだが、 眠るの威力は凄まじいぞ。
眠る？ただ寝るだけじゃないのか？
寝る瞬間だけ奴の中心部にものすごいエネルギー反応があるんだ。これを食らえばたちまち KO されてしまうだろう。
寝ることに気合を入れているのか。なんともどしがたい。
世の中は広い。特にこの大乱闘ではな。
Ah, there's a big eyeball walking around here.
That's just Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff? Is that some kind of marshmallow?
Jigglypuff is a balloon-shaped Pokemon. It may be light and puffy and full of air, but its sleep ability is devastating.
Sleep? What's so devastating about it going to sleep?
The instant it falls asleep, there's a huge buildup of energy in its center of gravity. If it hits you, it's lights out for sure.
So, puts a lot of energy into sleeping. Sounds pretty irresponsible if you ask me.
Takes all kinds, Snake. Especially here in Brawl.
メイリン、ピーチについて教えてくれ。
ピーチ姫はキノコ王国を束ねるお姫様よ。クッパ軍団のボス、クッパにしょっちゅう誘拐されているようね。
それはただごとではないな。
だけど、なぜかいつもマリオが助けに来てくれる。白馬の王子というには、ちょっと見た目に難ありだけど、頼りになる男性がいるってことは、まあいいことなんじゃない？
それよりも、二度とさらわれないように警備を強化した方がいいんじゃないか？
夢がないのね、スネーク。
Mei Ling, tell me what you know about Peach.
Princess Peach is the beloved ruler of the Mushroom Kingdom. She's been kidnapped numerous times by Bowser.
Sounds pretty serious.
Yes, but every time it happens, Mario ends up saving her. Sure, he may not look like your ideal knight in shining armor. A little on the short side, I'd say. Still, don't you think it's romantic? I mean, to have a guy who's always there for you.
If he was smart, he'd tell her to stop getting kidnapped.
You don't get a lot of dates, do you, Snake?
気をつけるんだ、スネーク。クッパ大王がいるぞ。
クッパ？あの怪獣のようなやつか。
クッパ軍団の首領だ。剛腕と口から吐く炎には要注意だ。
しかし、なんだか鈍そうだ。実は弱いんじゃないか？
まあ、亀の王様だから鈍重であることは間違いないな。だが逆に言えば、どのファイターよりも重量があるということだ。当然、破壊力があるということだ。押しつぶされないように気をつけたまえ。
Careful, Snake. That's the great and terrible Bowser.
Bowser? Looks like a cheap movie monster.
Hardly. Bowser leads an entire army of monsters, but I'd worry more about his claws and fire if I were you.
Doesn't look that tough to me. Seems kinda slow, actually.
Well, he is the king of Koopas. It's only natural he'd be slow. But that's only because he's the heaviest fighter here, by far. He's a powerhouse of destruction. Careful he doesn't flatten you.
あの二人はアイスクライマーか？
スネーク、噴景の交わりって知ってる？
いや、知らないな。
その人のためなら首をはねられても悔いはないという強い絆を表した言葉よ。危険な山々を制覇してきたアイスクライマーの二人だからこそ見えない絆もあるんじゃないかしら。
そうか？我先にと登頂を競い合って激しく邪魔をすることもあるようだが。
警笛火器に攻めげども外その侮りを防ぐよ。
警笛？なんだって？
仮に仲が悪くてもいざという時には力を合わせるってこと。二人は一心同体。侮っちゃダメよ、スネーク。
So, those two are the ice climbers, huh?
Snake, have you ever heard of a blood bond?
Sure.
It refers to a bond between two people that's so strong they'd die for each other. The ice climbers have conquered frozen glaciers and dangerous mountaintops together. I think they've formed a bond that we can't even fathom.
I don't know. Seems to me they get in each other's way fighting to see who gets to the top first.
Snake, in China they say, though brothers may quarrel at home, outside they defend each other from slight.
Is that really a Chinese proverb?
Even though they may get in each other's way occasionally, they'll pull together in times of need. They're an inseparable team, Snake. Don't underestimate them.
なんだ、さっきまでと姿が違うぞ。
ゼルダがシークに変身したのね。服装はもちろん肌の色や目の色まで変化しているわ。高度な魔法ね。
魔法？
あら、非科学的だなんておじいさんのようなこと言わないでね。科学も魔法みたいなものよ。おかげで便利でしょ。
メイリンからそんな言葉が出るとは思わなかったな。
遠くの誰かとお話しできるのも、世界のどこへも行けるのも立派な魔法だと思わない？い
や、それとこれとは全く違うと思うんだが。
What's going on here? What happened to Zelda?
Snake, Princess Zelda transformed into Sheik. I can understand the clothes, but to change her skin and eye color? That must take some powerful magic.
Magic?
Come on, Snake. Don't get all grumpy and start talking about how unscientific it is. Science is basically just another form of magic that makes our lives easier.
I never thought I'd hear that coming from you, Mei-Ling.
Don't you think talking to someone halfway around the world is a kind of magic? Or flying across entire continents?
No, I think this is completely different.
スネーク、ゼルダと戦っているな。
こんな乱戦の中にドレス姿があまり似つかわしくないが。
女をあまり甘く見ない方がいいぞ。ゼルダは魔法力によって攻撃力を強化している。一見か弱いチョップやキックに見えるが、骨までダメージが響くこともあるのだ。
バラにはトゲがつきものか。
色気づいてる場合ではないだろう、スネーク。
ああ、ああいう落ち着いた女性は実際にはなかなか恐ろしいものだ。
Snake, I see you're fighting Zelda.
Yeah, I guess. Doesn't feel right fighting someone in a dress, though.
Don't underestimate her just because she's a woman. Zelda's attacks are backed by powerful magic. Her hand-to-hand combat may look weak, but her magic makes it cut to the bone.
So, this rose has thorns. Interesting.
This is no time for pickup lines, Snake.
Don't worry. I know from experience that it's the quiet ones you have to watch out for.
こちらスネーク。
呼んだかいスネーク。スリッピーだよ。
おお、なんだこのカエルのようなやつは。
せっかく無線を傍受して挨拶しているのに。あったまくんな。
堂々とハッキングか。
まあ危害は加えないから心配しなくていいよ。ファルコはフォックスと同様、オイラの作ったブラスターやリフレクターを装備しているんだよね。でもファルコはリフレクターを蹴って飛ばすんだ。かっこつけてるつもりなのかな。
兵器には様々な使い道があっていいはずだ。多彩な用途に耐えられるのはお前が作った兵器が優れているという証拠じゃないのか。
そうかもしれないね。気分が晴れたよ。サンキュースネーク。
今度会った時には俺の武器も作ってくれ。
This is Snake.
Copy, Snake. This is Slippy.
What? Who is this? What are you? Some kind of frog?
Easy there, buddy. Just thought I'd hop on the wireless and give you a holler. Don't get mad.
Hacked right into my channel, huh?
But I'm not here to mess nothing up. Don't worry. Just so you know, Falco uses a blaster and reflector that I designed, just like Fox does. But Falco will kick his reflector and send it flying around. Just showing off if you ask me.
No reason a weapon can't have more than one use. In fact, I'd say its versatility shows how well you designed it.
Hey, maybe so. I feel all fuzzy now. Thanks, Snake.
Maybe next time we meet, you can design me a weapon.
スネーク、同州アイスクーって知ってる？
いや、知らないな。
いがみ合う者同士でも危険が迫れば互いに助け合うということ。マルスは祖国を追われた王子だった。戦力も少なかったわ。だけど戦いの道を歩むごとに味方が増えてゆき、 最後には戦乱のマケドニア大陸を救ったそうよ。
その時に戦力となったのは対峙した敵軍の人材だった。
だけどマルスも苦労人のようね。その後も戦いの渦中からは抜け出せなかった。かつて神服の友だった仲間に裏切られる苦悩は察するにあまりあるわね。
俺もその気持ちはよくわかる。
Snake, have you heard the saying, politics makes strange bedfellows?
Don't tell me that's a Chinese proverb.
No. It means that when the going gets tough, you might need unexpected partnerships in order to succeed. Marth was a prince whose kingdom was usurped. He didn't even have an army to fight with him. But as he battled his way forward, he found new allies to fight at his side, and in the end, he was able to reunite the war-torn land of Altea.
So, he built his army from the ranks of his defeated enemies.
Marth did his share of fighting too. Even when he had an army, he was always alongside his men in the thick of battle. Then he was betrayed by one of his most trusted friends. I can't even imagine how that feels.
I can.
あの大男から感じる殺気は何だ。近づくだけで肌がピリピリする。
スネーク、ガノンドロフは危険だ。世界を手中に収めんとする野望と、それを実現するのに十分な魔力を持っている。ガノンドロフはまさに魔王と呼ぶのにふさわしいだろう。
そんな奴を相手にして現代兵器で勝ち目はあるのか。
他の人をよく見てよ。剣や素手で戦っている。火器がある分まだいいだろう。弱音を吐くなんてらしくないよ、スネーク。
聞いてみただけだ。任務を続行する。
This guy is giving off a murderous vibe. Even getting close to him makes my skin crawl.
Snake, Ganondorf is dangerous. His ambition is to rule the world, and he's got the power to do it. It's no wonder they call him King of Evil.
Do modern weapons even work against him? Do I even have a chance?
Take a look around you. There are plenty of people fighting with swords or even their bare hands. At least you've got firepower. Count yourself lucky. It's not like you to whine, Snake.
I was just asking. Sheesh. Well, it's back to the mission for me.
平面だ。平面の人間が歩いている。
あれはミスターゲーム&ウォッチ。平面世界の住人だね。ゲーム&ウォッチは任天堂が1980年にリリースした携帯ゲーム機なんだ。単色の液晶画面に電卓のようにキャラクターが表示される LSI ゲーム。そのキャラクターが今スネークが見ているミスターゲーム&ウォッチってわけだ。
なんとも理解しがたい相手だ。一体どういう生き物なのか分かりやすく説明してくれないか。
まあ戦ってみれば何かつかめるかもしれないよ。
Otacon, there's a guy walking around in here, and he's only got 2 dimensions.
That's Mr.Game&Watch. He comes from a world where everything is flat. Game & Watch was a series of portable games released by Nintendo in 1980. They were powered by large-scale integrated circuits and only had monochrome LCD displays, so characters kind of looked like the numbers on a calculator. The guy you're looking at now, Mr. Game&Watch, was a character who appeared in these games.
This is making my head hurt.
Well, he's, I mean, look, just start fighting him and I'm sure everything will make sense.
メイリン、謎の仮面が剣を持って飛んでいるが。
あれはメタナイト。プププランドの剣士ね。彼の剣筋は音速を超える勢いよ。せめて連続攻撃を受けないよう注意して。そしてメタナイトは戦艦ハルバードを所有している。空を飛ぶ軍艦よ。
その戦艦は見たことがある。艦首に奴のマスクがついていたな。自分の顔が艦首にあるというのはどういう趣味なんだ。ついてけん。
ナルシストなのかしら。誰かさんと似ているわね。
それは誰のことだ。
そうね。
Mei Ling, there's a mysterious masked man flying around here with a sword.
That's Meta Knight. He's a knight from Dreamland. They say his sword swings can break the sound barrier. Whatever you do, don't get caught in one of his furious barrage attacks. He also commands the Halberd, a flying battleship.
I've seen it. The bow looks like his mask. What kind of weirdo puts his face on the bow of a ship, anyway?
Maybe he's a little narcissistic. Kind of like someone else I know.
Really? And who would that be?
Use your imagination.
オタコン、人間に羽が生えている。あれはキメラか、それともコスプレイヤーか。
スネーク、彼はピット君だよ。パルテナ親衛隊隊長のピットはエンジュランドに住まう天使だ。
まさか本物の天使などいるわけがない。
そういう種族なのかもしれないけど、背中の羽や謎に包まれた武器は本物だ。年齢の割には戦闘慣れしているから気をつけた方がいい。昔はとても軟弱だったけど、数えきれない挫折が彼を強くしたらしいね。
いわゆるやられちゃっただな。
なんだ、知ってるんじゃないか。
Otacon, there's a kid with wings out here. Is he a mutant, or is he just into costumes?
That's Pit, Snake. Pit is an angel from Angel Land. He's the captain of Palutena's army.
Angels? Give me a break.
I don't know. Maybe he's from a different species. But those wings on his back and those mysterious weapons he has are the real deal. He may look young, but he's a veteran warrior. Watch yourself. He used to be a weakling, but countless trials over the years have toughened him up.
And by trials, you mean game overs?
Yeah. You should know all about that.
メイリン、サムスが脱いだぞ。
あの姿はゼロスーツサムスと呼ばれているわ。
パワードスーツを脱いで身軽になった分素早いな。俺も重たい装備を捨てたら彼女の足に追いつけるかもしれないな。
それは無理ね。超人族から戦闘訓練を受けているサムスは生身でも十分な運動能力があるわ。並の人間ではあの身のこなしは無理。見てわかるでしょ。
それは残念。
Mei Ling, Samus took her clothes off.
That's just her in the Zero suit, Snake.
Oh, without that bulky power suit, she's gotten a lot more agile. You know, I bet if I took off all this heavy gear, I could catch her.
Yeah, you wish. Even without the power suit, all that training she did with the Chozo has made her a super athlete. I don't think a normal human could ever keep up. Just look at her.
Her loss.
何やら品のない男がいるな。
スネーク、あれはワリオだ。マリオのライバルとして登場したワリオはメイドインワリオなどで有名だな。ワリオの噛みつきには気をつけるんだ。ただダメージを受けるだけでは済まないぞ。
何があるというんだ、大佐。
ワリオの好物はニンニクだ。朝にも晩にもしこたま食っているらしい。そんな状態で口の中に放り込まれてみろ。体についた匂いは当分取れないぞ。
あまり考えたくないな。
さらにこういうのもなんだが、包皮で攻撃し、包皮で空をも飛ぶらしい。
包皮でだと何かの冗談だろう。
残念ながら本当だ。腹の膨らみに気をつけたまえ。
This guy kind of gives me the creeps.
That's Wario, Snake. Wario first appeared as Mario's rival, but he really made his name in the WarioWare games. Watch out for Wario's bite. It's not just damage you take from it.
What do you mean, Colonel?
Wario loves garlic. He eats whole cloves of it day and night. So try not to get caught in his mouth. Once that smell gets on you, it'll stick to you for quite a while.
Oh, that's a scary thought.
He also attacks by farting. He can fart to fly around, too.
By farting? Are you kidding me?
Sadly, no, I am not kidding. If his belly starts to bulge, watch out.
大佐、俺だ。俺がいるぞ。
これはどういうことだ、スネーク。まさか恐るべき子供たち計画もここまで来たのか。
そういう問題じゃない。動きの癖から装備品に至るまで瓜二つだ。
では君のデータを収集して生み出したもう一人のスネークなのか。
体格も同じようだ。君が悪い。ただスニーキングスーツの色は違うようだな。それに戦法も少し違う。
そうか。同じ戦力でも戦法によって大きな差がつくはずだ。戦闘経験豊富な君が偽物などに敗れるはずはない。負けるな、スネーク。
Colonel, it's me. I'm fighting myself.
Snake, what's going on out there? Could it be? Has the Les Enfants Terribles project really come this far?
It's more than that. He's got my moves, my gear. It's like looking in a mirror.
Do you think they collected data on you and created another Snake?
He's got the same build, too. Creepy. But his sneaking suit is a different color, and his tactics are slightly different.
Interesting. So even if you're evenly matched in power, your fighting styles will make a big difference. You faced tougher odds in the past, Snake. Don't let this imposter beat you.
あの剣士はなかなか手強いな。
アイクと戦っているな、スネーク。屈強のグレイル傭兵団をまとめる団長であるアイクは、見た目は華奢だが剛腕の持ち主だ。
両手剣を片手で軽々と振るっている。あまり近寄りたくないな。
あの剣は真剣ラグネルだ。強烈な威力を誇る。だがスネーク、君には豊富な重火器があるじゃないか。相手にとってこれほど戦いにくいことはないだろう。戦闘において敵との距離はとても重要だ。誰に対しても有利な間合いを保て。
ああ、分かっているつもりだ。
This swordsman's gonna be tough to beat.
Fighting Ike, eh, Snake? Ike is the leader of the Grail mercenaries. He may look too refined to be a fighter, but he has one heck of a sword arm.
Yeah, he's swinging that two-handed sword around with only one hand. I don't even want to get near him.
That's the Holy Blade of Ragnell. It's an extremely powerful sword. But don't forget, Snake, you're armed to the teeth yourself. To your opponents, you might just be their worst nightmare. The distance between you and your enemy is a crucial element in battle. Using that distance can give you an advantage against some enemies.
Yeah, I've got the same feeling.
背後でポケモンに指示しているのはポケモントレーナーか。
あのポケモントレーナーはゼニガメ、不思議草、リザードンを手持ちにしているな。それぞれ水、草、炎タイプを代表する強力なポケモンだ。
ポケモンに戦わせておいて本人は高みの見物か。いい身分だな。
そう言うな。ポケモンが戦えるのはポケモントレーナーの指示があってこそだ。戦場では現場で作戦をこなす兵士と戦局を見極める指揮官が不可欠だ。互いに良いコンビネーションを保っていればその戦力は何倍にもなるだろう。だから我々も仲良くやっていこうじゃないか。なあ、スネーク。
まあよろしく頼む。
Pokemon trainer. That's the guy giving orders behind a Pokemon, right?
Right. And this Pokemon trainer is controlling Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard. They represent water, grass, and fire, and they're all powerful.
So, he makes his Pokemon fight while he sits back and watches. Sounds like a good deal if you ask me.
It's not like that, Snake. Those Pokemon wouldn't know what to do if the Pokemon trainer wasn't there giving orders. In every battle, there's a soldier doing the fighting, and a commander telling him what to do. By working together as a team, they accomplish much more than either could on their own. So let's do this together, partner.
Yeah, whatever you say, Colonel.
オタコン、チンパンジーが任天堂の帽子をかぶってるぞ。
ディディーコングだね。ドンキーコングの相棒だ。 身軽なだけでなく結構多彩な武器を使うんだ。背中のバレルジェットで空を飛び、ピーナッツポップガンで落花生を撃つ。
落花生？小さなひょうたんみたいな形のあれか。
驚くのはまだ早い。その落花生が砕けるとピーナッツが出てくるんだ。摂取すれば少しはスタミナ回復できるだろ
う。なんてこった。食える弾薬とは時代は変わったな。
Otacon, there's a chimpanzee here wearing a Nintendo hat.
That's Diddy Kong. He's Donkey Kong's partner. Not only is he lightweight, he can use a wide range of weapons as well. He can fly using those barrel jets on his back, and he can shoot nuts with his peanut pop gun.
Peanuts? As in the ones in the little shells? Are you serious?
Oh, wait, here's the best part. You see them lying on the ground after he shoots? If you pick up some of those peanuts, they'll restore your health a little.
Edible ammunition, huh? Times should have changed.
スネーク、リュカと戦っているのね。
リュカ？
あの男の子。サイを駆使して様々な攻撃をしてくるはずよ。だけど、彼もかわいそうな子。幼い頃にお母さんを殺されて、兄弟とも生き別れてしまったわ。その後、いろんな理不尽な目に遭いながら、少しずつ強くなっていったそうだけど。
理不尽な目に遭うのはお互い様だ。問題はその挫折をどう未来につなげていくのかじゃないのか。
そうかもしれないわね。あの子には頑張ってほしいわ。
I see you're fighting Lucas, Snake.
Lucas?
That boy has PSI powers, which he can use for different kinds of attacks. But the poor little guy's had such a hard life. His mother was killed when he was young, and he was separated from his brother. After that, he faced all kinds of senseless hardships, and he slowly grew stronger.
Senseless hardships? Yeah, I had a lot of those too. The question is, how you translate those hardships into a better future.
Well, I hope things turn out okay for him.
どうしたんだい、スネーク。
俺はどうもあのハリネズミが好きにならない。
ああ、ソニック・ザ・ヘッジホッグだね。ソニックといえば誰もが認める大スターじゃないか。大乱闘への参加もどれだけの人が熱望したことか。
それは分かってるんだが、なぜだか気に入らないんだ。
どうしてなんだい？何か理由でも？
いや、分からん。
Snake, what is it?
Something about that hedgehog rubs me the wrong way.
Oh, you mean Sonic the Hedgehog? But everyone loves Sonic. He's a big star. Do you have any idea how excited people are that he's here in Brawl?
Yeah, I know. But there's something about him I just don't like.
But why? You must have some kind of reason.
Nope. Just don't like him.
でかいハンマーだな。
デデデと戦っているんだな、スネーク。
大佐、あれはペンギンじゃないのか。
プブプランドの大王だ。自称だがな。
本当にペンギンじゃないんだな。
あのハンマーはフルスイングで放ったらとんでもない破壊力を呼ぶぞ。外観は木槌に見えるが実は機械仕掛けだ。ベアリングや小型ジェットで威力を増している。
肩が外れかねないな。それを軽々と扱うとは。
その代わり隙は大きいはずだ。攻撃は確実にかわすようにするんだ、スネーク。
Look at the size of that hammer.
That's King Dedede you're fighting, Snake.
Dedede? You mean it's not a penguin, Colonel?
He's the king of Dreamland. Well, so he says anyway.
Are you sure he's not a penguin?
One full swing from that hammer can level an entire building. It may look like just a big wooden mallet, but it's actually outfitted with special mechanical systems like turbojets and precision bearings to boost its effectiveness.
I don't think I could even lift that thing, and he's swinging it around like it was nothing.
But he also leaves himself wide open. Just make sure you avoid the swing snake.
スネーク、珍虫記の簡単の夢って知ってる？
いや、知らないな。
要は、栄枯盛衰の儚さを表した故事よ。キャプテンオリマーがピクミンをたくさん引き連れていても、すぐに命を散らしてしまうわ。運ぶ、戦う、増える。そして食べられる。とは、よく言ったものね。たくさん仲間を増やしたオリマーも、気がつけばすぐに一人ぼっち。どこかかわいそう。
しかし、ピクミンはいくらでも引っこ抜いて増やせるんだろう？
まあ、そうなんだけど。
一人ぼっちで戦っている奴なんていない。俺だってそうだ。
頑張ってね、スネーク。応援しているわ。
Snake, have you ever heard of the ancient Chinese story, The Vain Ocean of Wealth and Splendor, from the Zhenzhongji?
I've been waiting for the movie.
Basically, it's meant to express the impermanence of all things. You know, like even when Captain Olimar has lots of Pikmin with him, they could all be gone the next moment. Those poor little guys, they carry, they fight, they multiply, and they get eaten. Olimar might have lots of company one minute and be all alone the next. It's so sad.
But he can pluck out more Pikmin anytime he wants, right?
Well, yeah, I suppose so.
No one truly fights alone, not even me.
You're absolutely right, Snake. Good luck. I'm rooting for you.
ルカリオと戦っているのね、スネーク。
メイリン、奴の手から出ている紫の炎は何だ？
あれは波動。
波動？
生命が持つ力のようなもの。ルカリオは自らの波動を駆使し、それを力に変えているのよ。ルカリオは自らのダメージが増すごとに波動を高め、強くなっていくの。だからダメージを多く与えたからといって油断しちゃダメよ。
窮鼠猫を噛むといったところか。厄介だな。
あら、スネークもことわざを使うことがあるのね。意外だわ。
おかげさまでな。
帰ってきたら中国のことわざをたっぷり教えてあげるわね。
You're fighting Lucario, aren't you, Snake?
Mei Ling, what's that purple fire coming out of his hands?
That's his aura.
Aura?
I guess you could call it his life force. Lucario can use his own aura and turn it into power. Every time Lucario's damage increases, his aura gains strength, making his attacks more powerful. So don't think you've got him beat just because his health is down.
Ah, the cornered rat will bite the cat. Sounds like trouble.
Hey! When did you become so good with proverbs?
You must have rubbed off on me.
We'll come back in one piece, and I'll teach you all the Chinese proverbs you can handle.
ロボットと戦っているんだね、スネーク。
ロボットと言ってもいろいろあるだろう。もっといい呼び名はないのか？
米国などではロブと呼ばれているから、そっちの名前で呼んでもいいかもね。
そうか。
ロボットは日本では白いボディに赤いアームで、いわゆるファミコンカラーになっている。でも海外のファミコンは灰色だから、それに合わせてロブも灰色になっているんだ。
さすがにこの手のものには詳しいな、オタコン。
まあね。
So, Snake, you're fighting Robot?
Yeah, it's a robot. Although, couldn't they have come up with a better name?
Actually, in the US, they called him R.o.b. Robot, Rob, take your pick.
Fine. R.o.b. it is, then.
In North America, R.o.b.'s body was gray, like the NES. But in Japan, he had a white body and red arms, the color of the Japanese Famicom.
You sure know your geeky tech stuff, Otacon.
Well, you know.
メイリン、あの猫目のようなやつは一体？
あれは通称トゥーンリンク。どこかで見たことがある格好でしょ？
ああ、まるでリンクのようだな。
一言でリンクと言っても、いろんな人がその名前を受け継いでいるのよ。緑の服に剣、盾の装備など共通点は多いけど、時代も住んでいるところも違うわ。時をまたぎ、歴史を超えて トライフォースの勇者はハイラルをかけるってわけ。
あまり人事のような気がしないな。
どういうこと？
スネークにもいろんな奴がいるということだ。
Mei Ling, who's this kid with the cat eyes?
Oh, they call him Toon Link. Doesn't he look familiar?
Yeah, he looks just like Link.
But you know there have been several people who've gone by that name, right? They all have certain things in common. Green clothes, a sword, a shield. But they all came from different lands and lived in different eras. And yet the spirit of the hero of the Triforce is timeless. It's an essence that transcends history.
I think I can relate to that.
Huh? What do you mean?
There's been more than one snake, too, you know.
大佐、狼のような奴がいるが。
奴はウルフだ。
ネーミングにひねりがないな。そのまんまじゃないか。
ならず者部隊スターウルフのリーダーだ。スターフォックスの宿敵だな。
狼のくせに仲間とつるんでいるのか？
集団行動は増えたのようだ。どちらかというと彼に惹かれて仲間が集うのだ。パイロットとしては凄腕だ。奴が操る戦闘機ウルヘンは相当強いぞ。
今回は肉弾戦だ。力負けしないようにしなければ。
鋭い爪に引き裂かれないよう気をつけるんだ、スネーク。
Colonel, there's a guy in here who looks like a wolf.
You mean the fighter named Wolf?
Wolf. That's a real imaginative name.
He's the leader of a ragtag team called Star Wolf. They're the longtime rivals of Star Fox.
Kinda strange for a wolf to have friends, isn't it?
Well, I don't think he works well with others. I suppose they're more like hangers-on than actual comrades. But he's a remarkable pilot, and his ship, the Wolfen, is no slouch either.
But this is hand-to-hand combat, Colonel. He's out of his element.
Careful, Snake. Those claws of his aren't just for show.
Snake! 応答しろ! Snake! Snake!
Snake, you copy? Snake! Snake!
スネーク、しっかりして。スネーク、スネーク。
Snake, don't quit now. Snake!
Snake! どうしたんだ? Snake!
Snake, what's going on? Snake? Snake!